Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have MP2 with 981 rating versus Raw JH9545 with 947 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and we are going to see Raw win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first, 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we got Book of Eclipse, Cornfield, Book of Eclipse, Fenrir, Imperm. They have Nib, Rhino, King of the Swamp, Sarcophagus, and Happy. So normal summon out Rhino, effect, and then chain Imperm onto that, just trying to stop them from milling at all. Then they're going to activate Sarcophagus, because that's what I think they were going to do. They're just mill 2. Otherwise, they would have gone like King of the Swamp, search Poly, then normal Rhino, and then try to go ahead and fuse. But now activate Sarcophagus, effect, discard Happy, and then go dump the Glory from the deck to the graveyard. And now we can just summon out Glories, summon out Happy, and then overlay those into a Zombie Vampire. And then Zombie Vampire effect, detach, both players mill 4. And then they mill YuGiOh, Merly, King of the Swamp. That's pretty good. What do they mill? They mill Fallen of Albaz, Nib, Fallen of Albaz. Okay, so both branded fusions are going to be not live if they get drawn for turn. So they're going to take the Fallen of Albaz just because it's level 4, and it's a dark, I guess, and then YuGiOh, Merly. And they just don't want to take either of theirs because they're going to need all theirs in 1 second. And then they mill Kelbeck, Shaddoll, Beast. Wow, okay, they mill Sword Knight, Big Wing, Chimera Fusion, Branded Fusion. And then new Chain Link. Well, I guess put back Merly, King of the Swamp first. And then go ahead, summon out the Grapha. Okay, now new Chain Link, Kelbeck 1, Beast 2, draw on the Scream. And then they mill a Solic and Medora. So that's good. We get a free search. We have a Shuffler in the graveyard. And then, oh, okay. They mill this. And the Master Toe, at this card sent to the graveyard, they get to try to summon him back out in Illusions. So that's going to try to summon out Sword Knight. Sure. So try to bring that back out. So Solic 1, and then Master Teo the Chantler 2, Medora 3, and then Medora to put back Sword Knight, and then put back Shaddoll Beast and Solic. So put back a couple value mills into the deck. Go grab Tier Cash, but you know, they're not value mills this turn though. Activate Scream, activate Tier Cash. They said, oh my bad, no targets. There's no shot. There's no shot they messed that up. How do you shuffle back your only target for Tier Cash? Also, why would you do that if you're about to mill 6? Why would you put 2 bad mills back in the deck and then mill 6? Wouldn't make sense. Link off, go for IP. But I guess it's like fine, because if you don't mill one of those 6 cards, then like you have better mills next turn. But sure, they said all good, not gonna force you if you had one in hand either. I don't, sadly. Yep, they don't activate Scream effect to mill, and then they mill double Solic Planet. Yep, nothing there. They said, I mean, you got something engraved now. Yeah, but it's not worth. Yeah, may as well just hold it. Pass. They draw Sword Knight. Okay, so they're gonna think here. They're gonna go activate Book of Eclipse to try to set Rhino and Grapha. They're gonna chain IP effect. And I mean, obviously they were semi-fine with this. Otherwise, they would have just draw phase or standby phase, activate Book of Eclipse to set Rhino and Grapha. Grapha can't negate this because it's not a normal spell or trap, so those would have got booked. IP would have been there, but they would have had Tier Cash in hand eventually to make it live. So maybe they just truly wanted the IP baited out now. But they're going to go in the Sprint dump Merly, and then activate the Merly effect. Sure. So put back Merly, King of the Swamp, bring out Rukalos. So do they not play Poly? And if you don't play Poly, then you're supposed to play Beast King, the level 4, because it's level 4. But okay, they're going to summon out Rukalos, and then Scream, he'll Rhino, Meta Noise, so we can Meta Noise to add back Rhino, and we can Rhino, and then activate Tier Cash effect. So, Chain Link 1, 2, 3, summon, banish, add back, special summon, and then new chain link, Rhino 1, tier cash 2. So mill Rhino, Sharon, Beast, and then dump tier cash, and then new chain link. They're gonna go Sharon 1, tier cash 2, Beast 3, draw Trivia Karma, mill King of the Swamp, Glory, and then go ahead, put back the Sharon and the Grapha to summon a Dragos Tapalio. Dragos Tapalio being pretty good against this deck, but they're going to activate another Book of Eclipse there to just set the field. And that's really good. Normal summon out Sword Knight. Doesn't want to special summon a Fenrir, just goes normal summon Sword Knight. Okay, so normal, tribute, bring out big winged effect, search Gazelle, Chimera Fusion, and then activate the Chimera Fusion, use big wing Gazelle, go up into Berfomet, and then activate the effects, dump Sword Knight, summon Master Cho, and then go search out Cornfield, Chimera Fusion effect, add back. So we are on summon number 4. The opponent does have Nib in their hand, and all their monsters are set. So if they activate this, none of these will be tributed, which is, kind of nice for them. Go up into Chimera the Illusionist Beast, and then Master Cho effect, summon back out Sword Knight, try to enter battle phase, and then drop Nib, pass over token, they admit defeat. Moving on to game number 2, we will go ahead and see the Chimera deck go first. We got Chimera Fusion, Fallen of Albaz, Sword Knight, Cornfield opening. They have Rhino, Super Poly, Magmamite, King Sarcophagus, and Glory. So activate opening, discard Sword Knight, and then go summon Aluber. Aluber effect goes search, grab Branded Fusion, then main phase, activate Branded Fusion, dump Big Winged Fallen of Albaz, summon Lubellion, then Lubellion 1, Big Wing 2, summon Sword Knight, put back Fallen of Albaz, Lubellion to summon Mirror Jade, then Sword Knight, Tribute, bring out Big Wing, grab Chimera Fusion, Gazelle. Yeah, and the opponent is just gonna let that go. I mean, to be fair, if my opponent starts with like Branded Opening, discard, Sword Knight, and then goes Aluber and the Branded Fusion and the Big Wing to summon back out, I also would assume that my opponent had more Chimera Engine in hand. Otherwise, you could Magmamut that, but like they have to have more engine in hand, right? Otherwise they wouldn't have discarded that. And then normal summon Gazelle, effect, go grab Chimera Fusion, activate Chimera Fusion, go up into the King, and then Chimera the King 1, Gazelle 2, go search Cornfield, Chimera Fusion, add back, Cornfield, go search out Gazelle, and then set 3, and then try to go to end phase. They said end of main. Activate Magmamut, banish Sword Knight, special summon, effect to search during the end phase, and then go to end phase, rip one from their hand, rip Glory, and then they're gonna go search a Druis Worm, then still thinking end phase, nothing there, so pass, they draw Scream, so go battle phase, and then try to beat over Aluber, sure, that's fine. Lose Aluber, activate Super Poly, discard Druis Worm, use Mirror Jade and the King to go up into a Dragos Tapalio. So I was just questioning, why would we... Yeah, I was about to say, unless if I'm dumb. Yeah, but why would we put Aluber into the graveyard to then make the Aluber effect live? But Mirror Jade... to destroy during the end phase, then they just go ahead and attack with the Dragos Tapalio there. And then main phase 2, make SP effect on summon. They do have 3 back row, so we're going to go ahead and target one of them. The Chain Chimera Fusion, go up into the Berfomet, and then Gazelle 2, Berfomet 1. We're going to search out the Master To, and then dump Sword Knight, activate Scream. Then they said thing on activation, but nothing there. And then normal Rhino, Rhino 1, Scream 2, so they mill Kelbeck, and then dump Havnus. So new chain link, Havness 1, Kelbeck 2, Kelbeck, Mills Scream, Tear Cash, Mills a Happy, which is good for the King Sarcophagus. They didn't have any to discard. And they mill a Shuffler, which is also huge. Then they mill a Cornfield, a Branded Fusion, and a Fenrir. Put back Havness, Dragostapelia, summon out Mud Dragon. Then Tear Cash 1, Scream 2, Ghost Search Solic, and then Mill Rhino and Droll. Then they said no effective Rhino in the graveyard. So now they're going to overlay it to make a Bahamut Shark. And then on summon, activate King effect, target the Big Winged. In response, chain Keldo to put back Big Winged, Aluber, and Kelbeck into the deck. So put all of those back. And then on resolution of that, go Chimera Fusion to make Magnum the reliever. And then new Chainlink, Master, Tio, the Chantler, Chainlink 1, Magnum the reliever, Chainlink 2. So pop Bahamut Shark and try to summon out Cornfield. Set Chain SP on itself and Magnum the reliever. They said, whoa, did you... Oh, okay. I thought they were saying, like, whoa, you can't do that there. Okay. So, that's going to go ahead and resolve, banish, pop the Bahamut Shark, summon out Cornfield. Well, Cornfield's supposed to be summoned off of the Master Tio effect. Yeah, it looks like they had just forgot. Okay, and then they're gonna go Berfomet effect, summon out Chimera the King. Oh, there we go. Yup, and then they're gonna go activate King Sarcophagus, summon Happy, summon Glory, and then go set Solic, and then end phase, get back Magnum the reliever, SP, resolve Mirror Jade. And then pop SP. Oh, that's actually so cool. Have the Sarcophagus up. SP comes back. Mirror Jade resolves, which then makes these activate. That's cool. So activate the effects. So Happy's going to add back Magma Mutt and the field spell. They're going to try to Sword Knight the Glory effect to send. And then go ahead, add back Planet, Magma Mutt. And then still end phase, they can activate Magma Mutt, banish Fallen of Albez. They've also got rid of 2 of their Sword Knights, which is good. But they're going to target a Fallen of Albez here. Feel like maybe we should have just taken out Sword Knight altogether. Just boom, get that out. Summon out Magma Mutt effect. But I guess Sword Knight also has lost a lot of its value. But they still have... We don't know what the third set is, so that could not be a Chimera Fusion, so they could still have one in deck, and they could still have a Gazelle in deck. So, Big Wing still could search too, which is really nice. But they're going to end phase, grab Druis Worm, pass, draw Big Winged, and then activate the Chimera Fusion effect there to try to add back. So, activate, add back, oh no. Okay, so activate Chimera Fusion Graveyard effect. Actually added back. Sorry, DV like crashed or something. So now we're gonna go Magnum the reliever effect. Put back Branded Fusion. Draw 1. Draw into a branded opening. Okay. They have a Solic set, which we know isn't live. We know both the cards in their hand. We're gonna go activate Chimera Fusion, and then go up into a Dragostapelia, and then activate Big Winged effect. Summon back out the Master Tio the Chantler, and then activate Chimera Fusion to go up into Chimera the Illusionist Beast. And then we can activate the Master Cho effect, bring out Cornfield. Then we just enter battle phase. And this Magma Mutt is just going to get gamed over. Yep, there's nothing that they have to stop it. So attacking the Magma Mutt, they're going to take 600, then activate the effect, which is now going to put it down to 0. And then attack over it for 31, attack over it for 31. It still won't go though. And then Dragostapelia, beat over it for game while it's still at 0. So going on into game number 3 now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Tearlament go first. Opening hands, we got Imperm, Cornfield, Druis Worm, Chimera Fusion, and then Master Toe. They got Scream, Rhino, Foolish, Magma Mutt, King Sarcophagus. So we do have Jerusalem plus Imperm. They're going to go activate Scream, activate Foolish Burial, then dump a YuGiOh, activate a YuGiOh effect, and then both players mill 5, of course. They mill Keldo, Scream, Tear Cash, Rhino. Pretty good. Pretty good. They mill Fenrir, Branded Fusion, Cornfield, and then Rhino 1, Tear Cash 2, Scream 3, grab out Crime. And then also grabbing Crime, yeah, because we're going to discard Rhino for Rhino, which also leaves 2 Solix in our deck, which means our mills will be better later on because we grab Crime over something like Solic, then mill Glory, Planet. Also milling a Glory, there's pretty good just for Sarcophagus, even though that was probably going to happen at some point anyways. Then Rhino 1, Scream 2, Chain Imperm onto Rhino, shutting that down. Then they mill 3, mill Glory, 2 King of the Swamp. So now they have infinite King of the Swamps for the rest of the game. Activate the King Sarcophagus. Well, I guess not infinite because you might end up still using it for like Kaleido, like it being an Aqua for Kaleido. But activate Sarcophagus, summon out Glory from Graveyard, then Sarcophagus, discard Magma Mutt, and then dump Happy, and then summon out Happy. Overlay in the Zombie Vampire effect, detach, go mill, and then both players mill 4. They mill Medora and Solix, so they're going to get a Search, and they get a Shuffler in rotation. They mill Gazelle, Jerusalem. Okay, yeah, they're definitely not playing like a Beatrice build. They're going to take their Gazelle and then activate Solic effect. Solic go search out Tear Cash. And then after that, activate Tear Cash. So banish, special summon out. It's crazy how much this deck gets to mill. Then effect, mill 3. And then that mills Merly, Meta Noise, Scream. So new Chain Link. Merly 1, Meta Noise 2 on Tear Cash, and then Jerusalem 3, banish Merly. So then they're going to add back Tear Cash there. Okay. Link off Zombie Vampire plus Tear Cash, make SP banish Jerusalem off the field, and then make an Abyss Dweller. Okay, so Abyss Dweller not bad. Definitely stopping a few things, like a Branded Fusion, free plus. Any like Master Toe things, Big Winged, Pastoral Sword Knight, and then draw phase, activate Abyss Dweller, and then go main phase, normal summon Sword Knight, effect, and then they're gonna, tribute for cost, Chain Link 2, activate Tear Cash, banish Meta Noise, special summon out. So are we just hoping to mill like Solic here to make Crime live? They're gonna summon Big Winged 1, Tear Cash 2, Scream 3, and then just mill a Sharon, Shaddoll Beast, Rhino, Trivi Karma. I guess it's pretty good. Whenever we eventually use a Shuffler, we can put back a planet, and then Trivi Karma grab planet. We get a draw and a fusion here, though. So they're gonna go grab Chimera Fusion and Gazelle, and then they're gonna go Sharon 1, Beast 2. So draw into another King Sarcophagus, and then put back, summon out Rukalos. Well, the King Sarcophagus draw is not even bad, because they might end up popping this, knowing that if they don't, then you get 2 bodies back. But activate Chimera Fusion, chain Rukalos to negate and destroy that. Doesn't this have to send face up? Send 1 Tearlament card from your hand, or face up field to the graveyard, so you can't send a set Crime. Now they're trying to get Crime effect, add back Merely. The opponent lets it go through, so they didn't catch it there, unfortunate. Activate Chimera Fusion, and then go ahead, use the Big Wing, Gazelle, and Cornfield to go up into a Guardian Chimera, then Guardian Chimera effect, and then in response, chain SP. And they can't activate any of the graveyard effects, they are currently under Dwellers, so SP on itself in Guardian Chimera, draw Chimera Fusion, Nib, and then pop 1, pop the King Sarcophagus, yep, because that card gives them multiple bodies. Set Chimera Fusion, end phase, get back Guardian Chimera, SP, pass, draw Tear Cash, and then it's really just as simple as activate King Sarcophagus, summon back out from the graveyard, battle phase, send, and then go for game. So they're going to go activate Abyss Dweller effect here, shut down the graveyard effects from the opponent, and then activate Trivia Karma, go search out Solic, normal summon Merly, Scream 2, Merly 1, so mill 6 out of the 7 cards in our deck. We mill Sharon, King of the Swamp, Kelbeck. They're trying to go Sharon 1, Kelbeck 2. We can't activate Kelbeck, we don't have enough cards. Can't use Kelbeck, you can't mill enough. I can, doesn't have to be 5. The lesser 5 means if they have lesser 5 in the middle of the chain, such as YuGiOh 1, Kelbeck 2, an opponent has 8. Not how that works at all. Well, crazy enough, that is exactly how that works. Exactly how that works. So, your way is not the way it works. Yup, that's not... Yup. I understand because it's literally what the card says, so I get what you mean by thinking that you can do that. But you actually can't do that because this isn't referring to the active... Or this is referring to, not the activation, but resolving it exactly how the opponent had described it in this scenario, because when you get to the YuGiOh, yes, they only have 3 cards in deck, but they had already activated it, so now they just mill until it's at least 5, or until they have nothing in deck. But they said, so it does the rest of my deck. They said, holy, I don't have time to teach you to read. Fine, whatever. Sharon 1. There's a judge on. We can wait unless you don't want to use it. Probably going to win anyways. Yup. Oh, there's the judge said, oh, how can I help? Not going to wait to teach you to read. Wild. It's just so crazy how it's always the person that's wrong who just talks crazy. I'm not going to teach you how to read. Okay, well maybe you need to go read a rule book, bro. Like, why are you being so toxic over a ruling that you don't know? You're the incorrect one here. You are actually, it's so crazy that you're so incorrect that you don't even know that you're incorrect. You're not even like breathing near the direction of knowing that you're incorrect. Like, you think you're so correct here, it's crazy. But you're actually so wrong here. I can't wait for the judge to tell you that. Hello, can my opponent use Kelbeck with 1 card in deck? That was the fastest I've ever seen. Yeah, that judge was there pretty quick. If that was all like real time, that was like a minute. Said, no, you can't activate Kelbeck. Oh, how weird. Weird. It's like anybody that played during full power Tiri Shizu format, that played Tearlament Mirrors, most of them know this ruling now. They said, yes, we see the text. Apparently not. It's not for activation. It's for resolving it. Said, yeah, the text in parentheses tells you how to resolve the effect, not if it's legal to activate. Yep. Anything else? You need the amount to even be able to activate the effect. I don't believe you, and I don't feel like appealing, so bye. That's so crazy. Now just disrespecting the judge. Just saying, yep, I don't feel like appealing, I don't believe you, so bye, leave. Wow. Wow. We've seen this person around for years, it feels like. I've never seen them like this. I don't know why they're so salty today. Obviously just having a bad day, but jeez. Okay. Said, have a nice day. Yup, shout out to the judge. But now put back the Sharon, the King of the Swamp, Merly, summon out Kaleido. Literally, I was going to say, it's as simple as Kaleido effect, target Guardian, Chimera, enter battle. Yeah, let's say the whole game was over there anyways. So then we get into a judge call. They're going to go Rukalos, stop the Chimera fusion, send Tier Cash. Okay, link up in the Dark Charmer, activate King Sarcophagus, summon back. And then this means, yeah, I like how they played this too, not sending Kaleido for Rukalos or anything, because if they get hit with Nib, then they still get to summon a bunch of their stuff back. Okay, summon, yeah, they needed the 1 extra body to go for game there, and then end of main, activate Nib, go ahead, pass over the token to the opponent, and then Kaleido 1, Rukalos 2, special summon, dump, and then activate the effect of the Havness that they had just dumped to go ahead and fuse. So put back Havness, put back King of the Swamp, summon out Graphofusion, activate Tear Cast just to summon as a body, and then battle phase, go for game. They said GG, but do try and learn the ruling. GG's. Go on Judge Lounge or the DB Discord or something, and you too. What does that even mean, you too? You're the one that got it wrong! They all say the same thing. I don't even know what that means. I guess just like all of them saying that you're wrong and that they're right. I don't know. I mean, it happens where you think you're right in a ruling and then you're wrong. I mean, obviously, I feel like it happens to everybody. Like, just simple as that. Just happens to everybody. But I don't know. No need to be whack about it. I mean, YuGiOh is very complicated in its rulings for, like, no reason. Some of them are very hard, and they don't really match up with other ones that are similar. But that is going to be it for the video. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Oh, wait. I actually want to see how long the match was. The match was 54 minutes long. Okay, and with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.